Hi, I'm Katie and this is my first episode of Katie's Baking Vlog. Today we will be making Twix Cookies. I have the recipe right here and I will be linking it in the description. For the shortbread section of this recipe, what you will need is 3 cups of flour, 2 cups of chocolate chips, 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons of shortening, and 3 sticks of butter. I am using gluten-free flour, but you can use any flour that you like. First, what you have to do is add your 3 sticks of butter and your 1 cup of powdered sugar into your mixer. Mix it until it is thoroughly combined. After it is combined, add your vanilla, flour, and salt and mix well. After your cookie dough is combined, you're ready to shape your cookies and put them into the oven. I have a baking sheet here with parchment paper, and then I sprayed vegetable oil on top of it to prevent sticking. I'm using a wooden cutting board to flour the surface so that I can roll my cookie dough out, and I have my rolling pin right here. So take your mixer off and take all of your cookie dough and put it onto the floured work surface. Make sure you get the edges so that it's all pretty even from middle to end. Now, take your glass or your cookie cutter and start cutting the cookie dough. Try to get as many in as you can, and then you can roll out the cookie dough again to get as many possible. They're about this big, and place them onto your baking sheet. When you're done cutting your cookies out, you're ready to put them in the oven for 14 to 16 minutes. So take your baking tray and stick it right into the oven. While the cookies are in the oven, you're ready to start the caramel portion of your recipe. What you will need is 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of butter, or half a stick, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, and 3/4 cup of corn syrup. First thing you do is combine the sugar, corn syrup, sweetened condensed milk, and salt into a saucepan and mix it well. Cook over medium heat and constantly stir until it is thoroughly combined. You're supposed to stir until it hits 230 degrees on a candy thermometer if you have one, or you can put a small amount of it into cold water to see if it firms up and hardens. After it is all thoroughly combined and it hardens in water, you add in your vanilla and your butter and stir it together. Now the caramel portion is complete. First, take your chocolate and put it into the double boiler, and then put your shortening on top of it. Melt them until they're thoroughly melted and that you can drizzle them over your cookies. Now that you have everything prepped and ready to go, you take your cookies and your caramel. Take the cookie and dip half of it into the caramel so it's thoroughly coated. And then get a parchment sheet ready and place it on the parchment sheet. And do this with the rest of your cookies so that they're all halfway coated. After you're done coating the cookies with caramel, set up a Ziploc bag in a container like this so that you can pour your chocolate into the bag. Just like this. And that's the end of the recipe. Just let the chocolate harden on the cookies and then your Twix cookies are finished. Thank you for watching my first episode of Katie's Baking Blog. I'll see you guys next time.